Well, my name is Steve.
What a guy. What a guy. You and Steve Zappis.
Yeah. No, that's Brandon Zappis.
Brandon Zappis. Yeah.
Brandon Zappis.
Old Brandon Zappis.
I don't know, man.
Brand man.
I don't understand. Like, see, if they gave up one Gold Fury and threw the game, or one Fire Giant, but it was 4 objectives, that's inherently flawed.
Can I get some love for Brand man?
Brand. It would still be Zapman.
No, it'd be Brand man.
That doesn't make sense.
Isn't it?
Well, there's a guy whose name is not.
If I had 6 cards.
Okay, yes, correct.
All right, Team Solo mid with first pick here. Paradigm opting for the red side. Banning phase begins.
Dude, look at Snoopy. He's like a male version of Marilyn Monroe. He's got that beauty mark. It's just Canadian.
He's a beautiful man.
He's a great looking guy. He's a phenomenal player as well. And he is, of course, the hunter for Team Solo mid, as well as is he the captain of this team still?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Snoopy, he's been the captain of the last 2 teams he's been on, I believe. And you can see him
Who was
chatting
the
up
team
to the
before that? Denial?
Denial, yeah.
He was the captain at Denial?
For briefly, I believe he was, wasn't he?
But it was
Was it Pain the whole time?
Mace? Pain?
It was Pain the whole time, yeah. I know that Snoopy, like, it was always the guy that we needed to contact
What
because he
happened
was
to-
reliable
what
and
happened
Canadian.
to Denial? What happened to Denial?
Thought of Riff and
Where'd it go?
We were doing well, and then we weren't doing well.
Okay, fair enough. We're through the ban phase. Rama gets hit.
That's what happened.
Fenrir gets hit. Aratatosker, Ao Kwong. A lot of physical damage off the board as Bologna gets taken.
Yeah, a ROM ban coming in finally here. I say finally as if, we would expect the ROM ban, but the respect ban really finally coming out is really maybe more to the point. Paradigm also, notably, giving up first pick in this go-round, right? They had the option to pick, and they took second pick, and with it, they'll take Giannis Geb.
I think TSM wanted the Athena here. Obviously they have the choice between what support they want. They could still even go Sylvanas. I think TSM's in a really good spot right now.
Big question mark for me is, will TSM convince Snoopy to play Freya here to take it away specifically from Paradigm?
I don't
think so.
I don't think so either.
Well, they have that Sylvanas Freya lane that's just like insane if you can get it.
I would really like to see Vulcan come back.
As a hunter for
I think it's the perfect time for
Snoop
Vulcan.
League?
Just bring
It's
it back.
perfect time.
Ooh, this is tough here.
I like it.
So with the Apollo Athena already drafted on the side of TSM, they're kind of forcing Paradigm here to, basically if Paradigm doesn't pick Thor here or ban it, Team Solo mid is going to have their way.
Well, TSM loves these, this type of comp, right? Global, half global, and then Bologna, who's, she can just use her ult as
Use
a
your
normal
ultimate
spell.
3 times in a row, yeah.
Freya going to be the final pick here. No surprise. Paradigm opting to give Funball back his, I think, favorite god of the land so far.
So this basically has to be a Thor ban in a Paradigm. I can't imagine them banning something else in this situation.
Yeah, Garz has kind of run the train here. I mean, there has been very little.
He's run pretty much everything. He's run the train, the table, any other train, running metaphors we can go with.
No, running the table means playing like a whole.
He's
bunch
run
of
against the
gods.
win.
Okay, you know what? Given the fact that he was carded and he ran back into the fight, found 2 kills, and then left, that would be running against the wind.
Anyone have any more running metaphors? You can find me on Twitter at HighResBart.
I don't know.
Let me know what you think about running metaphors.
I don't know about this Alpwash
Oh,
pick.
Pwash ban. So they're going to give away the Thor, unless they're picking it right out of the banning phase, which seems unlikely to me.
It's possible. I mean,
And Synergize is fine with their team as well.
Osiris going to be banned away. Zalia's had a lot of
that's a
pressure
good
in
ban.
these
I think Team Solo mid, like in the last game you saw, through most of the laning phase, they tried to keep him down. Ooh, It's Our Lady Kali.
I like this, but the issue here is that Kali and Freya are both very heavy auto attack based gods. Items like Mystical Mail, Heavy Hammer, Witchblade become a lot more prevalent.
It also means that it's really likely we'll see Aphrodite as the final pick for Paradigm if it's available.
That's true. We have seen Aphrodite played by Azalea before, although not a ton of success.
And well, if they do go Afro, they go back into this old thing that I was talking about. I believe yesterday, where you have Afro Geb, hypercarry someone that can't die, and that's extremely hard to play around.
Not to mention Janice,
someone who can't
Yeah,
die.
I think TSM is probably kicking themselves for banning Osiris here because he's such a good pick versus the Aphrodite comp. But this means they may be going for a Circuit as their jungle over the Thor then just to get that anti-heal. Suspecting that Kali is going to be a big factor in this game. But no, it'll be the Lawbringer tier once again.
All right, so they're looking for either jungle or solo, and it will be solo. Aphrodite,
of course,
Kali.
it's got to be Aphrodite. I mean, there's no reason not to take it. But Zayla doesn't look too thrilled with the playing
I don't want to play this guy.
the well-endowed mage of Aphrodite.
He does not look happy. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like, ugh, God, another game of me throwing up birds underneath the tower for 25 minutes.
To be fair, he was basically doing that last game.
And to be fair, Zalia just kind of always looks like that.
He is a rather grumpy guy.
No, look at him. There's a little smirk going on now. He's no Zeros.
No, dude, Zeros is scary.
Zeros looks like a Bond villain.
He is a Bond villain.
Yeah.
Did you not see his IMDb?
Yeah, it's 2-1 for TSM. Here,
Yeah.
they closing out composition-wise. Jeff,
I'm honestly, I really like TSM's comp. Again, this is more of an early mid. We're not looking for the super late here, unlike Paradigm is. Similar to how what I've said before. Paradigm's just they're on these late game comps, right? If they hit that 35-minute mark, I have to give it to them.
Yeah, and I would go to something I think Wolfie was talking about it maybe on social media last night or on Reddit. It looks like Europe's really kind of trying to play to that split 3 meta, where North America's maybe a little bit behind, and perhaps indicating that Europe would be able to win given that, perhaps. But we'll see if this is a pretty true kind of 2 current meta comp from Paradigm. I think Giannis very high value. Trickstank obviously on his Geb.
Whoa, what is this?
What are you on about?
Cuvo Fred goes no potions. Bumba's Mask into Lightblade.
So super early Fatalis?
No, Lightblade doesn't build Fatalis.
Oh, no. Iqalau?
Nope. That's Shortbow. So we have Executioner or Chin Size here. It could be Aussie, but that would just be nonsense. That doesn't work.
Can I pick other attack speed items to be wrong about too?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm out of them.
Demonic Grip.
Demonic Grip is
D-Grip.
not correct.
No, because I was already wrong. I already said Iqvile, and that's Shortbow, which builds into Odysseus.
You got Demonic Grip. You got Ancient Blade. Oh, no, I guess you said Fatalis, right?
So look at Zalia's build here, too. A little bit unorthodox. Vampiric Shroud into Beats, too.
Yeah, the Beats,
not trying to die.
Normally, when you play Aphrodite against an assassin like Bakasura or someone who has a lot of slow potential,
the sprint deuce.
Sprint is amazing. But to the same point, like Divios is going to be looking to get in deep and try to get those the big fearless power cleave combos off. Getting Beats 2 here is really smart because it's going to eliminate that chance.
Well, we'll see TSM doing the Paradigm start here. Soon to be called just the start, I would imagine.
Yeah.
As this back camp's going to be pulled forward by Boosh. Let's go ahead and introduce your teams, guys. Oh, no, TSM, look, they're starting at the left side mid camp.
I mean, this is actually the start, right? When it comes down to, but not, 4 people can't fight over the mid camp. So, oh my.
Okay, they're going to take the fight to the Freya. She is a mage after all, not very good in the early stage of the game. Doesn't look like they're going to see this one coming. Here comes Yannick. They're going to push him off the mark, and they're just going to delay and go to the wave.
That was a win. That was a win. Snoopy killed the small one.
Did he? He got the kill there?
Snoopy get the one little small one. So it's actually even, but they take that away. Once they eventually get their purple, it will be a small victory.
So now we would expect TSM to go right to that purple buff, and you'll see Yannick making his way there. Now, with level 2, it's just too big of a threat to aggress into his level 1. Uh-oh, they're going to go back in. Oh, man, how lucky is that timing? Just to clear there was that shockwave from Geb, but it ends up saving their lives.
Oh, look at that. Lobster actually got one of those.
Nice.
That was a real... Wow, everyone's stealing things today.
Everyone's a crook. I actually really like that invade. Whether they got the purple or not, it's just pressure. Now that the Geb Frey is a very weak lane, and just feeling that pressure, from minute 1, I think has value in it.
Yeah, now they're going to shove another wave up there. All 3 archers are going to be in the lane, so really unlikely that there's much Paradigm can do to stop this one. Gars also going to sniff out the red buff here and try to slow down the Kali. It's a 4-man rotation now from TSM, as they're going to look for likely double buffs out of the jungle here. No.
I think they're going to take that small win and leave. Freya losing that attack speed buff is huge. This is going to put her very far behind. Banish going to be used off the moves, but nothing going to be gained here. In fact, Yannick getting real deep, looking for the big kill.
Yeah, he's going to smack Funballer around a lot, but I don't think there's much more initiation coming out of this one.
I love how Yannick held that taunt there, because, he didn't get Geb Plus, so...
Right, it would have been not that worthwhile. Guard's going to make his way in the jungle once again. They're going to just try to continue to delay Cubo Fred from getting any farm and force a reset, and now TSM going to 4-man the red buff here. Trickstank maybe going to try to steal this one away with... Nope, they're going to pull it back. TSM just so smart. They're going to release that thing back towards Boosh and make sure that Trickstank can't snipe it.
The 4-man rotations have been really smart and really powerful. The only person that hasn't been disrupted yet has been Zalia, and he is still, not going super even. You see Divios at the tower line, but she is about to hit into level 5 here. That's very important. Remember, at level 7, she clears the archers for free. For right now, she's looking at Birds back off 1 auto attack to clear the archers, comparatively to Divios, who's doing just fearless power cleave, and that's it.
I love how TSM has just been so aggressive at the start. They're really abusing the fact that this is Freya Geb.
Right,
they
exactly.
Can't do anything about it.
Didn't get Geb Plus again though.
True.
Now, what we mean by Geb Plus, guys, if you don't CC Geb while CCing the target you're trying to kill, he will automatically cleanse them using Geb Shield. So in that sense, it winds up being a benefit for Trickstank because he only used 1 spell worth of mana, whereas Yannick spent 2. Now, of course, not going to be the end-all be-all, but if the lane extends for so long and either player can go back, Trix will have an advantage.
Well, Divios seems perfectly happy farming away right next to that Aphrodite, and Zalia, well, he just wants to get to that kind of critical mass level 7. so that he can continue farming until he has like 4 or 5 items and can keep Kali alive indefinitely. And well, how is TSM electing to kind of deal with Cuvo? Obviously, we've seen him try to keep the farm down early on, so we've seen them try to keep Cuvo's farm down early on, but you know, without these kind of mechanics of the games, like something like a purge or something that breaks shields like right away without burning through the HP, it's gonna be very hard for them to deal with both Geb Shield and
Snoopy's
heal.
not worried about it. That's why we saw him rotate to mid camps to just there. He's just looking for experience gains.
Another thing, you know, he is looking for experience gains.
Gars is gonna initiate here. This is gonna be our first big fight of the game. Lobster, third space and time.
Yeah, Janice, that looked rough. He had to hit 4 and turn around. That's crazy.
I don't think Paradigm had the time on the mid harpies in the beginning, and that's why Snoopy was just able to go over there and do them.
So Divios at level 6 still hasn't taken his ult here. You can notice level 3 Fearless, level 2 Power Cleave. Something that's very strange. Usually we see Power Cleave being level because of the massive healing, giving you 420 health back across 4 targets at level 9.
I think it's not that important that he has an opportunity to kill Xaylia, right? It's really more important that when he does finally find Cuvo, that Cuvo dies.
I completely agree. What's he gonna do with the ult? Right now he can always level it at any point.
Right. It's also why we don't see him leveling Power Cleave, because what he really wants is a long CC, or the best CC chain he could possibly get versus the high priority target of Cuvo and Funball if he eventually finds them, does Divios.
Well, level 7 right now, facing off against 2. Not really sure why Trix Tank is here. Despite that fact, Divios undeterred completely as he continues to
Clumsy, my
forward.
man. Show me golden hand as Xaylia falls back. 1800 for old Xaylia. He's going to go back and he's going to pick up.
Should be full pen boots.
No, it's going to be rank 2, the uncommon sash.
Oh, this is very strange. Warlock sash is generally not an item you see on Aphrodite. 600 health is not really something that she does very well with. It takes her a long time to fill that bar back up with her birds. One of the reasons I think Xaylia got so pressured out is because her sustainable damage winds up limiting as opposed to movement speed. So Divios should be able to pressure this out. Given the fact that she doesn't have full beads, she's going to be relying, or rather full boots, she'll be relying a lot on the beads that are now on cooldown. Divios should take this opportunity
look
to
at
go for
Ionic's
the kill.
positioning here. He's got great positioning versus Paradigm. Looks like Trix Tank does see him now, though. Finally turns around and spots that one out. Ionic, maybe just trying to stall them and allow some time for Agni to farm up.
I love the positioning by Ionic there. Like you said, it lets Agni farm, but it also when you see an Athena behind 3 people and you don't exactly have vision on everyone, why is she there? What is she doing?
Right. Mind
Is
games.
she going to trip taunt us? And I like the positioning.
Boosh, speaking of positioning, standing on a ward right now. He is spotted, and honestly, it looks like Cuvo is very afraid of that. You see him gesturing towards the red buff. Ionic actually moving right up there, and wow, Cuvo just turns around.
This is feeling like a game in which TSM is going to find a pre-10-minute Gold Fury.
Yeah.
Just the amount of control they've had over the left side jungle.
They're taking it on cooldown. It just spawned, and Ionic was already there. Waiting to steal it.
Move forward. We'll find the taunt on a Trix Tank.
Stun.
They'll put a bomb out onto him, but yeah, no damage dealt there as the temporary HP is good. Divios did use the ultimate there to pressure Xaylia.
6 seconds on Power Cleave, but again, level 1. Xaylia, lucky that he doesn't have that level of sustainability, though I imagine he's going to... Yeah, the teleport's still on cooldown. That's going to hurt. I mean, he doesn't really have a way to keep up with this. Even with the fact that she doesn't have movement speed, he still has an advantage.
And quite a bit of trouble here is going to be Freya. Through space and Tim coming your way. The 2-man taunt as they move through.
Boom.
Roman Victor over the top. Lobster getting bursted down. He will not make it through. His bludgeon does too much damage. And Gars, we didn't mention this too much, but returning to the Bologna, even with the lackluster showing in the last attempt, now finding an early kill.
At this stage, right, just damage is big.
Yeah, that was a beautiful taunt coming out from Ionic there. He's gonna get very close. When you go through Janus portal, initially you just want to run how many people are coming through the Janus portal, but Ionic wasn't scared. He got the taunt, and then Gars followed up perfectly.
Boosh is a gangster. Did you see that?
Yeah, but the double bomb's not going to give him very much there. In fact,
I don't care. He just predicted the leap.
It completely limits any chance of him getting a kill here. Xaylia, though, is very low. 1 bomb remains. They should probably take a crack at this one. How long until Xaylia's ult's up here? 18 seconds. Does he go for it? No, they're going to retreat.
They're happy to just, let's take a look at the graphs here. You'll see TSM has just steadily pulled ahead here. It's been really they haven't even had to engage. It's just 1 first blood, and that's the only real big jump in the graph.
It's just been slowly every jungle buff.
3,000 experience.
Speed, right?
Yeah, speed hasn't been invaded yet. Yet being the operative word there. Snoopy's had full control of the dual lane as well.
Snoopy's had every jungle buff on the left side so far, on top of the fact that he's had a little bit more experience game,
Snoopy,
but now he's dead.
Doesn't have enough mana for the ultimate. He does have enough mana for the ultimate.
Yeah,
right.
he's going to fall into the jungle quickly.
I don't think it
Ionic falls down. No taunt as Lobster throws out the through space in time.
Lobster may be able to find the portal here. Cataclysm just for Ionic.
Oh,
They just really want to kill here. Off the wave with off the mark with Shockwave there. Roman Victor hitting 3.
That's 3.
That's a big bludgeon. Oh, Funballer saving his own life with that banish.
Remember, guys, when the bludgeon spins, for every god that he hits, the damage increases on the slam by 30%. He had hit 3 there, almost doubling the damage it would have done normally. So with that, you see that quick banish go off. Zalia's very low here. Divioso forced to escape.
Yeah, no Fearless. Just had the Power Cleave red stance remaining and had to fall back. Archers, just too damn strong.
That tower was doing work too.
Okay, shout-outs to Gars this time around, not buying, like, shenanigans, defensive items.
Heartboard Amulet?
Yeah, like, let's fight.
He bought Heartboard Amulet in the 4th slot last time.
Yeah, well, he bought, like, Silver Talisman and then another defensive item, or, like, a Frostbound Silver Talisman, and then built back into Heartboard. Yeah, I mean...
Well, Frostbound's the truth.
This game, they're just looking to aggress like that. I've been all game. I think Ionic may have been able to get out last fight. He dropped the shield wall and then turned around, but I don't know if it mattered because Geb was always there with the blink kata.
Ionic taking back... Oh, hello? There you go. Taking back the sentry control over on that side. They actually lost a regular ward now for a vision ward, so this is going to be really strong for them. Ionic gaining that 50 gold as well, reducing some of that cost, which is always helpful for the support.
It just looks like a lot of farming's going on the map.
Wow, another one.
Just looking for more jungle buffs. I imagine that's got to be TSM's game plan.
I'm not sure why Ionic blinked into the tower there. Lobster does take some damage, but he should
a lot
be
of
fine.
damage.
2 bombs dropped by Boosh. Boosh has been, like, real trigger happy with the bombs.
Oh.
Happy to shoot about Snoopy, just taking some free poke from Funballer there, but with his Devo's gloves finished up, that's going to be just fine. Red buff coming back up, and once again, TSM in position.
So that poke was pretty relevant because, you know, red buff is spawning or Snoopy starting gold. I liked how they poked Janus there. He's back.
A little bit early. Yeah, he shouldn't miss too much. Cubo Fred getting the Geb shield, though. It seems unnecessary. That's a very long cooldown that Trix will incur. Rotating over, Divios is going to spot multiples. Zalia choosing to kiss an enemy instead of her own team, going to reduce her own movement speed. Trix Tank looks like he's going to fall here.
Yeah, barely. Like, almost not enough damage there from TSM crashing in now with Snoopy up into the sky. Gar's likely to fall. Yes, he will go down. Funballer able to secure that one. Snoopy putting in the pot shots from the side. TSM, I don't think they can get much more out of this push, but look at Divios' positioning. No, he's moving back towards that solo lane. Poor Cubo.
Boosh.
Not very much to farm up. Boosh takes about half of his HP through the combination, but red buff started up yet again by TSM.
Oh, wow. I can't believe that they're going to be pushing away from that. With the 4% increased movement speed right there, Freya would have been in range to banish in roughly 7 seconds, which wouldn't have been enough time for them not to dive the tower and get the kill.
Cubo Fred gets creeping cursed there by old Divios, but not really too willing to go back in there was the tier. He's just going to sit here and in-hand this until the Fearless Chain is going to be able to clear
Lash. Got it.
Did Lash take it?
Oh,
No.
Divios got it. Wow,
Oh,
okay.
and Fred getting quite low there as well. Divios wants to continue fighting this.
Getting baited.
Undying Love used. Lawbringer over the top. Cubo Fred misses the direction. Kiss off the mark. They got to be careful. Divios is getting close.
Power cleaves up, though. Look at that. 3 targets, back to half. Lobster looks like he's
got
coming
stance
over.
switch.
He's blocked. Boosh, look at this with the defense. Nice screen.
But he's out of mana now. Oh, he ports through stunned.
That is such a bad feeling when you see the Janus and he still goes through the portal and you see it on the other side.
Yeah.
That, you know, the stun indicator.
Hard life.
2-2, though. Team Solo mid with a small advantage here. You can see about 1,500 gold belongs to them. Thanks to very successful invades into the jungle. Of course, Divio stealing that blue buff. The left side has been completely controlled as we see Snoopy taking another purple buff.
I really think TSM's so they've had great jungle control. I think they're going to need to pick up a tower or, you know, a double or triple pick pretty soon.
Yeah, actually, let's just take this opportunity to listen to TSM comms and just kind of see what the chatter is like as it's 2-2 at 12 minutes.
Going to me now. Okay. I'm back.
Starting your speed guards, okay?
They just warded here and on gold.
Where's their sentry?
Players Wing at me. I'm trying
They have
to
a regular here and a
I'm pretty
sentry
weak
there.
right now. Pretty
Guys,
weak right now.
your speed's on the ground, guards?
Alright.
I'm gonna clear midway from back. I'm gonna clear midway from back.
I cleared some.
Alright, just clear the rest. Just fine.
Love camps are coming
I
up.
won't be able to get speed because I don't get
Maybe don't play
gloves.
the left unless they get the
They're not even here. I don't think they have timer.
Oh, Funball's zoning.
He's gonna try to get timer. Oh, he won't know.
Can I sentry right here?
Oh, yeah, nobody's
No
close enough
one's
to stop me, I
there.
don't think. There's a
I'm
ward
gonna do
behind
mid
you.
wave and then do red.
Point. Not gonna get the speed. I got it. I'm back.
Cowie's in the left jungle.
So this was a little different than most of the other, like, you know, team fights we come into, right? It was just very, this is like, we're farming, can I sentry here? And I kind of like it, but I would have liked them trying to figure out a plan. Right, we're gonna look for gold soon, or what can we pop?
Yeah, there was a very serious lack of communication.
Yeah, like I said, I really would have liked maybe look for ward control and then pressure the gold, or look to pop Freya's ult, because I think if Freya doesn't have an ult, she is very, very scared in a team fight.
Garz is going to find Cubo here. Ionic is going to try to close this as well. They're just going to take yet another buff away. And, well, it was just, we were saying, not yet have they taken the orange buff, and there it is. Wait, did Lobster actually take that away with his ult now?
It was close.
They
It
went
was
to Garz.
slightly off. Garz pulled it back just in time. He does get the speed buff, another big win. Kali probably needs the speed buff more than any other character in the game right now.
The whole jungle has belonged to TSM at one point or another.
Oh, look at this. Cubo Fred has not gone into the Executioner Titan's Bane build, which was so strong for people like... I think Cyclone Spin played it yesterday to great effect. It's been a...
Hey, look, it's first item Chins on a 1-kill Kali that's like basically even with Bologna.
That's true. I mean, she can get to the late game here, but she's not going to have a ton of damage. Remember, people are very commonly building things like Midgardian Mail. Oh, second hit of Bludgeon goes off here. Athena's coming. Zalea through the portal. Ooh, Lobster. Great play right there.
Yeah, Lobster bailing out his teammate. Now they may get a consolation kill as well, as Garz is caught way out of position. And down he will go 3-2 for Paradigm.
Not sure what he was looking for.
But oh, hey, wait, what? What? Snoopy soloing an objective? Never seen this before.
I wish we were
Every
listening
time.
to the comms right there. It's like, yeah, guys, just don't let them back. It's fine. Just don't let them come over here. And there, Trix Tank almost had it that time.
I like that Trix went immediately there. They didn't know where Snoopy was. They didn't know where he was for a long time. They remembered from last game what Snoopy does when you don't have vision on the gold. It was slightly late, but I think they're aware of it this time around.
Well, let's see the graphs here. That was at 14 minutes, not 15, so not getting that extra 50. But still, you could see a massive burst here. Snoopy getting kind of boxed. Nice trade. Radiate still doing damage. Auto attacks are going to be basic here. Snoopy in trouble. 2 more. Missed the 3rd and needed the 4th. Snoopy
Audacity proc?
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. Funballer solos down Snoopy. That's a big deal.
Oh, my God. I can't believe he was able to get that. Does he have Aussie? Like, what in the world? Like,
Now Devo's into Executioner.
jeez, man. That
Would he
was
have won it if it was Aussie?
so close.
Executioner wasn't finished at that point, so
Okay.
had he had the finished Aussie, probably versus just the balance blade, but
Fun ball, man. Fun
yeah,
ball.
he also took some damage from minions there.
That's true. But he was the one that advanced. That was Funball's... Oh, look at this. Poor Divios. Trying to just find himself an enemy blue buff.
Yo! Away he goes.
Oh,
Lawbringer,
Lobster's
Lobster's here.
not happy.
Yeah, Lobster should be able to shotgun him pretty well. Healing up a bit is Divios. Ionic is there as well. The slow comes out. Trix Tank. I don't think he wants to blink forward for this one, and no, Divios.
Where is Cubo?
Showing off those tier muscles.
Cubo's
Cubo's farming because he's Kali.
He's still doing
Cubo's
that blue
like,
buff.
see you at 40 minutes, boys.
The Fatale's coming. Actually, let's check gold in hand here as Garz jumps onto Funball.
They want this bad. They want Funball bad. Second bomb
they're-
off the mark. Third
they're
bomb
1 for
does
1.
hit, though. Ionic getting credit for that one. Funballer does get the return kill onto Boosh in the meantime, though. Ionic going to try to make his way out of this one, taking quite a bit of damage. Apollo ultimate comes crashing down. Obviously not that same knock-up that it used to have there to disrupt that fight. Cubo Fred a bit low. He's going to get a small heal out of destruction once it does end. Snoopy still trying to find that last in hand, but knocked away by Zalea. Divios kills Lobster in the backside of that fight as well. TSM trades 1 for 2. Funballer and Lobster traded for just the Boosh.
You can tell how strong Apollo is. He came into that fight. Did he get a triple or a quad mez, and then just proceeded to stop the Kali from advancing onto Garz.
Oh, Trix taking a lot of damage. Divios double power cleave here. Zalea out of mana. Snoopy's looking for it. One more hit'll do it. Can he find it?
Oh, he missed so beautiful, but that last shot should do it. Yeah, Snoopy credit for the kill on Azalea there. Divios taking the tower momentarily. Cubo Fred, this could be a big kill if you could get it onto Snoopy.
He's trying for it. Snoopy's very low on
Yeah,
mana.
that's a
Nice
kill.
knock up as well. And that was the target. Target switch. Is it Divios? We're going to find out. Who knows?
Yeah, Funballer getting that killed.
No, it wasn't actually.
Kill secured.
We would have seen the mark.
Yeah, true.
So with both of those being down, we're looking at either Garz, Boosh, or Ionic being the pick. Now, normally, it wouldn't matter, but since he has gone into Chin-Size Fatalis instead of the penetration build, if this is actually Ionic being his target, it's going to be a major detriment because he doesn't have a safe way to kill him.
He doesn't have a safe way to kill him, and Athena's passive does great against Kali.
Oh, it looks like they're trying to make a play. And as we listened into TSM when they were just kind of farming the map, let's take a listen to Paradigm as they just cleaned up a kill onto Ionic, Cubo Fred.
Go left, he's pushing left. There's still 3 people down. Apollo maybe be up though, he's probably up.
It's probably up now. Devios
Keep
is up
pushing
in
left,
10
keep
as
pushing
well.
left. I'm gonna take him,
Devios
take
will
him.
be up for TP probably.
I'll make himself. I'm going mid. I ult in 10 was.
I got captured.
I'm calling A, so put them not there yet.
Captured
Fall
Fred,
back, fall
no,
back,
for no
go back,
reason. Get out, get out.
I'm there to help, I'm there to help.
Please, Flo, we fucking backing it.
Let's get out.
1 minute and 30 seconds on gold.
I got full shield now as well.
Is he freezing left? Yeah, yes, he's freezing
Hold the
left.
wave, hold the wave.
When's
1 minute 30, 1 minute and 20 now.
Okay. I'm freezing the lane right here for you, love. Mush mush. He's pushing now on left, I think. Yes, I'm gonna go. No, I'm not gonna go.
Red's about this one.
Well, you hear Paradigm there talking about that gold fear coming back up in just a minute. Wave being freezed out as well as the Japanese thank you.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, he heard mosh mosh.
Moshi moshi.
That means hello.
Moshi moshi moshi. No, he was. I think he meant thank you though.
It's the inflection that matters. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I know. I don't think he actually knows necessarily exactly what it means. But I think he meant thank you.
I thought he said that. I heard him say mosh mosh.
I heard moshi. I mean, maybe it means something in Danish. Who knows? Walla 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 walla.
Oh man! So the only real difference here is that Divios has a 2.5 level advantage. You see him level 18 to 15, though he is very close. You see the Chronos Pendant coming online next. That'll be full CDR plus Warlocks. He'll be a little bit harder to kill, of course.
I think that Paradigm actually saw Yannick back there.
Divios going for this blue again?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm sorry.
And he got it. Zalia's got to be getting frustrated there.
Yeah,
Zalia looked frustrated at minute
that
1.
was like, well, that's like 3 or 4 blues that has been taken away from him.
Maybe
right?
all of them except for the first spawn, perhaps.
That's got to be right.
No, they got one. Cubo went back and did it, but they almost lost it.
Okay.
Uh-oh, here we go. Speaking of Cubo, Fearless Chain is there. Divios, he's going to use, well, pretty much everything that he can to try to get away from this one.
Incense is down, but the power boost was given. Cubo Fred still doesn't find it, though. They force Ionic out. Gold Fury is a possibility here. They've just lost 2 ultimates.
Ooh, Snoopy, he's going to get caught up. He's going to get knocked
Nice
up as well.
Nice
2,
knock
3,
up.
4 shots coming out from Funballer. Is the ultimate enough? It is indeed.
Not missing shots that time.
And now Gar is trying to make something out of nothing as Lobster comes porting through, but Shotgun not doing enough damage there. Boosh, he's going to stun in place. Cubo Fred,
Boosh
you don't
should
care.
be the target
Destruction
here.
going down. Boosh has to be the target for how much Cubo's trying to put into this one.
No.
And yeah, no, he got hit by that weakening curse as well. No heal coming your way. Cubo overextending in a big way. He goes rally, hits 3. Is there any follow-up damage? No, but Divius is in the backline with that Fearless Chain, and he's just smacking Zalia around, just trying to do what he can to stop that sustain.
Oh man, Funball pulsing, not irradiating, doing very little damage to Divios right there. He's going to be forced to. Look at this guy. This is why he should be playing this character, because he is fearless.
Divius is so good versus, or I'm sorry, Tyr is so good versus Kali as well, right, with the 2 dashes. Right, and think about something like an Osiris. It would have been maybe another good pickup in this situation. Much worse, like versus the Kali. Kali can really walk him down unless the tether procs, or he uses his ultimate to escape. Whereas Divios has a couple more tools in the kit to deal.
So speaking of tools here, an Oboe getting charged up. You see Charge Bow coming out onto Kali. Now the issue is that when we talk about Oboe, the damage
Snoop
is based off of how much damage you already have, and he has Ninja Tabby, which is a lower damaging boots.
That's a base proc.
Fatalis, yeah, right. He's relying on the base proc, which means if there's one person around him, he is actually reducing his overall damage pretty significantly.
Well, let's actually take a listen in with Paradigm as they try to stop TSM from taking another gold.
We can fight this.
Trying to get the fuck out. The gas is gone.
Okay, that's creeping curse. I can't heal right now. I can't heal
Get
right
shield soon. I need help here.
that's on me.
Love the portal.
I don't have. Kill him, kill him.
Help here.
now. Oh,
I do not have portal. I have portal now.
I got him though.
Nice.
Get shit. Careful.
Dude, behind you,
Portal.
Yeah, yeah. I have nothing. I
Take this
have
one.
Get out. Get out.
Link.
I'm linking Lobster first. I'll body block you, but
I'm
I tried to
going
body
B.
block him. My bad, trade.
2 for
That's
2.
good.
2 for 2. Whatever. That's in our favor.
Did I hear another Walla 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 call there?
I thought he was saying Apollo.
Ah, maybe.
He was already dead though, so no.
Portal.
Portal.
Ah, Walla Walla.
You can just tell it's going to be so hard for TSM to kill this Freya with the Geb shields, the portals, the Afro coming out. And then, Kali's going to get bigger and bigger.
Well, Cuvo separated himself there with no ultimate and just died for free.
If that doesn't happen, I think it's going to be very hard for TSM.
Speaking of free objectives, TSM is, I think, due to lose one, I think.
But in response here, TSM, right, they know what the score is, and Ionic's making his way in. Can he somehow find a way to contest this? Down to 30% now as the Gold Fury, not close enough to try to really get in there. 10%.
Look at that portal.
7%. Bombs over the top. Paradigm still gets it. Ionic, he can have a big taunt here if he wants it, but there's just not enough
No,
follow-up.
he used it. The portal is down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No one's
Teleporting
stopping
to
that
Ward
teleport.
here coming in. Here comes
jeez.
Divios. He doesn't have full HP and mana, or cooldowns. But he uses his weakening curse to try to kill Trix, and maybe biting up more than they can chew
I
here.
can't believe how
Shield
fresh
wall,
the squad
bomb,
just showed up
Divios,
like.
Lawbringer. Zalia Azalea banished out by Funballer as Divios. He's going to try to make something still out of this. Snoopy credited with a double now as he gets the big boy crit on the Trix Tank.
Dude, everyone just showed up a random teleport. Snoopy came in from the sky. They were really coming in from all sides. Funball, huge damage there, hitting all 4, 2 of which hit 2 people, but he's stuck under the tower. Oh my god, the banish was real. The banish was real.
Very, very good from him. And now Kali, the Wrath of Kali.
She needs Gars here.
Destruction. Can she find Gars? Not at her target, though. A little bit of healing coming up. Leaping away. Snoopy needs one shot. Yes, there it is. Snoopy just so good in those clutch situations.
Snoopy now the target.
Tivios
Everyone
dead.
at home playing the home game. Make sure you keep it track. Tivios very low. No mana has to go back. You see him even trying to make the play. Lobster going to get picked off. Funball, no advantage there. He's getting chased down by Snoopy, who's going to be able to proxy this wave. This looks like 2 towers to me.
Yeah, well, again, coming back, and maybe a Funballer can pop sprint that he doesn't have. He could get that.
Oh, Yannick's kind of low, actually.
I think they're okay with the one. Ionic had some great taunts there. So at the very, very beginning at the gold, right, he taunted and set it up for Boosh to try and steal to CC as many as he could. I really like that. I also really like how he taunted in tower, even though he might die. Even if he did, he traded the Janus off and to give a kill to Snoopy.
So we see the Frostband Hammers online. We don't have, or I'm sorry, we do have a Witchblade now. So both Freya and Kali are definitely taking a big hit there. Freya is extremely auto-attack dependent. In fact, probably the most auto-attack dependent god in the game, given the fact that unless she's using her ultimate, she literally does no damage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
100% true.
Disarms, attack speed slows. Like, she is not built into the right comp. And yet, even with all that against her, she's 8-1-3. Shout outs to Funball.
Take a look at the player damage dealt as well. That'll give us a good indication.
Woo.
Yeah, woo, buddy.
That she's not cleaning up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Look at that. 18,000, 3K above Snoopy, who we've been calling out a lot.
I think this is kind of why you've seen Freya banned. She's just so hard to deal with.
Especially when there's a Kali running around and you don't know who the target is. This time we do, though. Snoopy is definitely the target, so Cubo has to be... I mean, if they know who the target is, he should be obvious about it. He's just like, I'm going to chase this person down and force him out of the fight.
Definitely agility to use. Divios goes over the wall the second it is.
Hi.
He's just so comfortable in this god. Athena ultimate used as well. It's a 4v2 for the moment, but here comes Snoopy crashing down into the backside. Snoopy's so aggressive here in this fight. In some trouble now is Funballer. He's forced up into the ultimate queue of Fred. He's going to try to make the play into Snoopy, but Snoopy, he just messes him out and runs away. Funballer now forced out of the fight. He's going to have to be healed back up by Zalia. Cubo Fred came back into 3, but they weren't able to find him. Trix Tank blinks in. Knock up on a couple. Slow coming out. Roma Invicta. Funballer stunned out, but no bludgeon coming through. Somehow still living is Cubo Fred. Destruction keeping it alive for now. Taunt on to Zalia, but the double banish from Funballer. Funball's banishes have been so big in traffic.
He has been like 80% of this team so far, it seems. The banish has been multiple times saving his teammates. He's highest damage in the game, highest kills, best control. I mean, honestly, I can't believe that we didn't see Trix Tank Cataclysm earlier. Jeff, you got to explain that one to me.
I guess he was waiting for a perfect opportunity, but...
Like that taunt?
Sometimes it just never comes. Funballer in a lot of trouble. Undying Love used by Aphrodite there to try to keep him up. He's being healed for now. Chain CC coming through on Azalea from Divios. Unable to secure a kill onto a target there is Team Solo Mid.
Whoa.
However, they get a tier 2.
Max damage, Spirit Gun, though, to the back, forcing Boosh away. Lobster, though, over-aggressing and getting taken down. Divios.
Oh, the 3-man taunt. This is huge. Dashing forward, but it's a 3-man incense as well. Sun coming through. Funballer is down. Snoopy on a rampage with 5 kills now. TSM continues forward. Another Roma Invicta coming out. Zalia's down as well, and Snoopy full HP. They can take a Phoenix here, perhaps.
Realistically, we're all looking at Cubo. Trix Tank can maybe hold this, but Cubo, actually, his target is Snoopy. There's no way for him to kill him at full health. There's just no way.
Knocked up is Snoopy. Yeah, he's not going to leap in. Athena ultimate coming back in. Divios has ported to a ward as well. And yeah, they're going to have to siege the base here with TSM. Still 30 more seconds until we see Zalia or Funballer. 20 seconds for Lobster.
Beautiful.
Mezzed out the incense there to Snoopy. Continues to fire away at the Phoenix. He knows that's the primary target here. Trying to body block the best he can is Cubo. Cubo disarmed. Now Geb shielded during the CC chain. Phoenix does fall. Right side Phoenix down for Team Solo Mid. Looking to close this one out in 4 games.
Lobster, though, is going to have through space and time here for the dropship. They know they can't go directly for the Fire Giant. The big play here, they should probably just go all in, go for FG. Jeff?
I like the all-in FG here. You know they all back. You saw that Divios teleported because he had it back, and you know that the Athena ult's down as well.
It looks like both teams know the score here. Yeah. Let's actually take a listen to TSM as it's going to be a race to the Fire Giant.
They're just stopping.
We can fight them.
No, they're not on it. They're not on it.
I just.
That's Janus ult. That's Janus ult.
They can invade. They have no sentries.
Oh, my bad. I should have said something.
I'll call. Yeah, I'll call.
Do you want me to just go left? I can like 1v1 I can 1
We have full
anyone
sentries.
but Freya.
Yeah, they don't have any sentries on them right now.
I can fully life steal this. Fully life steal this.
Me and Snoopy are gonna be on it. Me and Snoopy are gonna be on it.
I'm gonna show myself in mid.
I'm gonna dash this. I'm gonna dash this.
50%. It's at 50%. We should DPS it.
We're
DPS it.
bursting,
DPS it.
we're
DPS it. DPS it.
Yeah,
DPS it. Hard DPS now. Hard DPS now. No.
Nice. Can we catch? Can we catch? No. There's tower. We'll go for
Push mid. Push mid.
Shot's the fucking objective.
Evo's
Oh,
there.
there's a guy in the mid. There's a guy in the mid.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Let's push. Hey, group up and push tower. We'll fight. We'll push on the towers and we'll look for
They're giving
objectives.
us up.
No diving. No diving.
I can blink and try and get some
I'm
beats.
weakening up. Call
I'm
you.
gonna try and blink.
I'm
Just
gonna
try to get
I'll
beats.
watch
We have to
you
get their
for a
beats first. We have to get their beats
Yeah.
first. We can't.
I'm gonna blink on Freya. I got two.
They're trying not to beats.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have to there.
Left tower. Left tower. Stay
Hey,
group.
don't
stay
go.
group.
I'm not going. Go to Safeway, please. Don't. Nobody get picked.
Safe place.
Nobody get picked. Nobody
Safe
get
place.
picked.
Stay group.
I'm just making word up. Let's see where if they come over. I'll just give it up. And we can do gold lifters as well.
I think we should push Phoenix while we have this.
Yeah.
Oh, Yannick's like resetting. Okay.
They have to defend a Phoenix.
I think we back do gold. We do gold and then back.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Push
time.
up
We
a
have a lot
tower.
of
Yeah,
time,
because we need
Back to
the
gold,
gold
push
to
up a
push
tower.
the Phoenix.
And we need creeps.
All right, so let's start off here with gold in hand. You see they're going for gold. Clumsy, you're the best. He's getting so good at this. 2,000 gold for Athena right now. Everyone else over 1,000. Let's add a little bit more to that as well as the Gold Fury goes down. All Phoenixes are standing. Actually, no, wait. They still got that right when I
tell you what,
forgot about that. Wow.
Yannick has a lot of gold in hand now, 2,400. What I really want to see out of him is like a Hide of the Nemean Lion, right? Just like get as much effective physical protection as possible to try to siege the base because he's got to tank a lot of Phoenix shots.
I like that too. I like the call to get gold and go back, and I like the Fizz-D.
But nope, he's going to get Emerald Talisman.
Okay.
Well, he's afraid of Freya, right? I mean, that's
Yeah,
the big
fair
deal.
enough,
Freya's
fair
the
enough,
one
okay.
killing everyone. Cuvo Fred finally going into Titan's Bane. It's a little bit too late on the penetration. He doesn't really have the same level of control that he would need at this stage of the game. His damage is very low. To the same point, Aphrodite can't keep him alive for that long. She has no defense herself aside from health, which she's a very easy target to pick off. We're almost 100% looking at Freya to do damage, and Lobster's Agni, or rather, I'm sorry, see, I can't separate. It's just too good. Lobster's Janice here to keep his team safe.
Pause coming out from Cuvo and Paradigm. Well, they find themselves in a pretty difficult spot here, just like my mic cord.
Amateur.
No, the amateur was the guy on the camera switcher that put us back when I clearly was moving my mic cord. Oh, well, Steve, how do you think this one's going?
So far, so not so great, I
okay
guess.
for the Euros.
For the Euros, yeah. Zalia and Cuvo Fred are on clearly two different pages here. What I really loved, and I think the one thing that everyone should notice, is that Fumball is playing amazingly. Not only is he highest kills, the best defense, the most damage, but there was one point where Zalia put himself completely out of position, and Fumball ran directly into a wall and strafed along it to keep himself linked to increase Zalia's movement speed. It was the only reason Zalia got out of the fight. Fumball's presence of mind in this game, I changed my mind from Lobster. I think he's the hungriest person on that team right now. He wants this so badly, and unfortunately for him, this dream is starting to dwindle.
It's going to be really hard to hold that base. They do have a very good comp for it, though. As you saw, before they got the Fire Giant and that fight happened, it was so hard to take out Paradigm.
Yeah.
It was.
But they have
how
XG
long
now.
was that fight? Yeah, that's true. But the amount of kiting that they can do between the Heavens and the Janus and the Freya ults is insane.
But at the same point, Kali has very close to no damage.
Mhm.
Aphrodite is very squishy. Janus is very squishy. If he gets caught out of position, doesn't get the through space and time off quickly, he can be killed before he goes into a portal. Janus should almost be exclusively hugging walls at this point.
I think most Januses should be hugging walls at a lot of them.
But we've seen Lobster in the middle of lanes a lot. He's getting caught a lot.
Yeah, he's not having a great... I think he's 0-4 and like 9 or 10 in this game.
It's not going well.
Yeah.
And we haven't said Trix's name at all. In fact, we were talking about before, there was one time where he had a 3-man Cataclysm, like guaranteed. He didn't take it. When he finally catted later on, he had one person, it was Yannick.
It was one person and he got a dash, right? Yeah, I agree. He definitely should have catted before.
I mean, Trix just doesn't seem like... I don't know why he made the switch from Sylvanas. I mean, I do. Geb's amazing. Geb's incredible.
His Geb has been amazing as well.
But he was 3-0 and 6,000, right? Whatever it was, like, on Sylvanas. Like, how do you take that away?
I'm going to go with he wanted it for the comp more so. Because if you go
Just
double
with the calling,
healing... Yeah, if you go double healing, weakening
That's true.
shoots up like this, right?
Not to mention, you cannot, and this is a big problem right now that I think a lot of teams aren't paying attention to. In my opinion, you cannot pick Sylvanas early anymore with Opwash on the table because you literally kill your teammates.
You kill your teammates, and if you're not, you're playing it around very hard.
Back to the game we go. 30 minutes, 20 seconds elapsed. Team Solomid knocking on the door. One Phoenix down, two Phoenixes standing, and the Titan is all that's between Paradigm and a trip back to Europe with a second place check. Obviously looking for that first place.
Yeah, TSM is looking for their return to glory. So many land wins we've seen these guys have, and it's been a long time since they've been really contending for first place with that. Diving right in, Cataclysm's on cooldown, and TSM does not seem phased.
Looks like Paradigm, they want to bend, not break here. TSM, they're going to wait for the next wave to come in. And well, I think it's a great time to take a listen to TSM to see if they can take this one out.
We should engage soon.
Nice. That's Freya's 2-1 combo.
Yeah, go.
Freya's moving 2-1 combo. Come on, Phoenix. Come on, Phoenix. Come on, Phoenix. It's at 50%.
Yeah, we got
Kali, I'm in the back.
I got Kali in the back. They're ulting in.
Yeah, Kali.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I have Freya. I'm weakening them.
Nice. Kali's dead.
I have Freya after chasing me. Freya after chasing me.
Yeah.
Look at
Watch your dance. Watch your dance.
Freya.
That's Freya's woo.
And Tonner.
I got fun ball.
Fair.
That's his ult.
I'm in the back. Yeah, I'm here.
Nice.
I'm with you guys.
I'll go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Sit in your tower all you want. God damn.
I'm with you. I'm still with you. I still have mess.
It's my history.
Tony?
I still have mess. Careful. He's gonna look to kill you.
I don't want to go for him. Okay, we can go.
Everybody kill Trick Tank. Kill Trick Tank. Trick Tank. Lobster.
And it looks like TSM with the DS side will be your champions of the Summer LAN Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Taken in 4 games by TSM.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people expected this going in. A lot of people even called 3-0. Paradigm definitely showing that they can compete with the big boys, but that TSM just remains a little bit too strong. The tournament has been incredible, though.
Yeah, it's been a great one. Yeah.
The Summer Finals, powered by Curse Voice, I think is amazing that we were sponsored by Curse Voice, because if you actually listen to the Curse Voice comms, we actually heard a lot of curses.
We did indeed. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant aluminium.
Yeah, look at that trophy. TSM has been hard-pressed to find one of these guys lately. It's been almost a year since we've seen them win a LAN. In fact, I think it's almost a year since their inaugural...
Inaugural?
What? That's a word?
Inaugural?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the desk, Jeff. Yeah, since their first win, right, at the kickoff LAN last year, around the August, July time, perhaps we'll see them win another in
So
November.
now are they going to be insufferable when you guys scrim them?
No, I mean, if I win scrim, we win scrim.
If you win the scrim, you win the scrim, I guess.
That's right.
So, that actually wraps us here at the commentary desk for the day. That was the final matchup of this event. We'll be going over to Kelly in just a moment with an interview with the winning team there. But before we go, any final thoughts, guys, before we toss it away?
I mean, just great play by everyone right there. Despite the loss, Funball had one of the best games we've ever played. Make sure, chat, that you're giving him his just desserts on that one. Raise them, Funball, Volcanias, whatever
the thing is. Cool Cats or something, maybe.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Whatever.
Barracuda's beautiful from Jeff Henla. For me, thank you very much to all of our pro player analysts in Jeff, Mr. Marcus Vining, a.k.a. RealZX, and Aurora. All you guys did a great job. Thank you for joining us. And to all the staff that helped make this one possible, guys, there's a lot of guys behind the scenes here at Hi-Res, even outside of our admin team and all the player managers and everything like that. I mean, just the network engineers and the server guys and, the food and all of the office services. So thank you to all of them and all of you for watching. However you're watching, wherever you're watching us, thank you for tuning in. And Kelly, take it away. We're wrapped at the commentary desk.
Thank you so much, Bart. I am here once again with Snoopy, now the first place winner from the Summer Finals. Congratulations. What does this win mean to you guys?
It means a lot. I think a lot of people were kind of questioning our abilities to play and maybe if we're a top team or not. Well, at least first seed. And I think that really proved that we're still in it and we're still pushing and we're going to keep improving and keep going for first.
What do you think we can expect from you guys from the fall split?
First, we're going to go into it with as much practice as we can and we're going to stomp the competition.
So what kind of training did you do? Because you knew you were going to face TSM yesterday. What kind of strategies did you guys build around them?
For Paradigm, we knew their playstyle. We had seen them play 2 sets, as they had seen us play. But we thought their playstyle was a little lackluster, or not lackluster, but a little worse than ours. And we think we pressured a lot better early than they do. So we took that and we bring it to the late game with the lead, and we just went from there.
Anything you want to say before we send it off?
Just a shout out to the fans and a shout out to TSM. Thanks for having us, and hope you have a great day and a great weekend.
Well, congratulations one more time. And before we send it off, everyone, we are going to join the Analyst Lounge once more.
3-1, North America remains on top. 3 tournaments in a row now, Hindu.
Fantastic work from them. Honestly, TSM pulled from great throughout the whole tournament. Had a close games up against AFK Gaming early on. Defeated Fnatic, who was one of the potential upset teams that could have done it from Europe as well. Then going on to beat Paradigm as well. Full credit to TSM. To the EU guys, though, we did well throughout this tournament. It's a lot better performance from us. Paradigm especially. Last LAN, they didn't win a single game. This LAN, they showed they can do stuff.
I mean, it was 3-1, but really every single game was close. We had AFK versus Team Solo Mid go the wire. Titan versus Paradigm was also very close. And then you saw that, Paradigm were winning a couple of these final games, but their objective control just really wasn't there.
Big thing to really know about the whole of the LAN that just happened is the big differential between third and first seed between both regions. It's so tight at the top between the three teams.
There's no...
Coming towards Worlds now, we're going into the last split, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. When that split begins, the top three teams, there's not much in it.
I mean, you look at it too also, both North America and Europe came down to the final week to decide that third place team that both went to the finals, meaning there's even more competition in the rest of these regions.
Precisely, and then you look at the 4th, 5th seeds, they were competing all the way up, like you said, to the end. If that goes on through the next season, it's going to be exciting all the way through to Worlds.
Couple final reminders, guys. alphadraft.com, going to be your main source of SMITE fantasy here. Coming in the fall split, additionally, smite.clothing, you got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 more hours left, 20% off. And then esports chest, they're going to be going on for a couple more hours as well. 200 gems instead of 300 gems. And then next week we'll be having relegation, so maybe some switch ups, and there are going to be some pretty important matches as well. The winners will qualify for the fall split, and there's no other way to get to Worlds without being in this fall split.
Final shot. So some of the teams in relegations, maybe they'll come up, maybe they'll go down, and that'll bring up the Pro League teams that, one of them or 3 of them potentially will go to Worlds from each region.
And then the week after that, 2 weeks from now, Hi-Res Studios will be at Gamescom showing off our new fantasy shooter and opening the fall split, Fnatic vs. Titan, live at LAN. For myself, Hindu, all the casters, production, and admin team, have a good one.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun.